Guys, it's Danny here today, and we'll be doing a lap guide on District Delivery C, which is in Catalunya in the Gr4. So we'll show you our current top 10 time as of Monday evening. It's a pretty okay time, and it's pretty competitive for the rest of the week. So okay, we are in the Alfa right now, starting the lap here. You want to shift this car at about 90% on the revs, as it has an old gearbox, given this Alfa DTM from the 90s. So turn 1, you're braking at the 100 meter board, just almost dead on at it. You want to keep the left tires on the curbs to help with both rotation and slowing down the car even more as well. So we missed the apex here slightly, so we didn't get the right turn in, so we probably lost like half a tenth to up to a tenth around here, but that's okay. We got the good exit speed. So turn 2 is flat if you take the right line. Hold third gear, heading to the long right hander, which is turn 3. Lift out the throttle when you are in the first part of the corner. Try and keep to the inside as much as possible, and once you feel the grip is there, that's when you apply a bit of throttle slowly and go full throttle if you're riding the curb on the inside, which should then help you gain a lot of time. Up the fourth early, and this is you're almost under the bridge. When you are very close to the bridge and the saddle over here, just as you pass the sector split, that's when you want to start to trail brake a little bit. Go on to third and apply a bit of throttle input. Get on the throttle as early as possible since you're in a 4-wheel drive. So up to third as early as possible to reduce the time on the up shifts. Okay, so now once you pass the tarmac on the right side, get the car as early as possible and brake in a straight line just before the barrier on the left. And it's quite hard to spot, but you can get it down to second. Once the car is at 80 km per hour, you get on the power as early as possible. So up to third, again early, you're sitting between 80 to 90% revs. This is the curb starts on the right, this when you're on the brake, and you want to exit around 114 to 115 km per hour while maintaining a solid amount of steering input. Again, this being a 4-wheel drive, you want to exit very early, and it's quite light, so you can take corners pretty fast in this Alfa 155 Gr4. So once you pass the curb on the right, that's right on the left, just trail brake, down to third, exit in third, and go up to fourth early. Short shift to fifth. Once you pass the sector split again, that's when you want to brake. You can brake a bit later here, like on the 100 meter board. That's also not a problem. So just name the apex here, get on the power as early as possible once again in second gear. Okay, so the braking for here is when the tire marks get darker on the middle of this corner. So you want to brake in almost a straight line and get the car to rotate in second gear and get on the power as early as possible once you see this additional small curb that edges out of the main curb on the right hand side. So up to third once you made that corner. So the braking point for this next corner is sort of when you can see the start of the sausage curb on the right. It's hard to judge, but you just got to play it by feel here. Just make sure to not outbrake yourself over here. But that's generally the braking marker. So you're staying in third. You can go down to second if you want for extra rotation and better acceleration, but staying in third helps keep the stability of the car. So last chicane over here, you're braking just as this outside curb starts. In second, cut this first part by having more than half of your car on the curb to avoid a 1.5 second penalty. Again, the power after you pass the curb, and then the second part, also the same tactic as the first part of the chicane. more than half the car on the track basically, and half the car on the curb. And again, once you pass the chicane, full reps, and then you are up to third. And yeah, that's about it. That's a lap. So this week is pretty difficult given that the track limits on the last chicane is much harder than before. I think Polyphony has fixed the track limits, so it makes it more challenging to get a very, very good lap in Catalunya right now. So we'll just show you the lap again without commentary. And I hope my lap guide is pretty sufficient for you guys to understand. So thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I'll be signing off with the lap guide with a commentary. Enjoy.